Oh, we're in for a quickie. Just a little quickie. Yeah, it is 20 after 6 a.m. in Buffalo. It is about 58 degrees, if I had to guess. I'm only going to go on for about a half an hour, and then I get to go to sleep for the day. My wife is off of work, and she is actually going to hopefully take everybody to and from school today, and I need some rest. That's all I know. Hello, Stiggs. I don't know if you're listening yet. No thumbnail. Tried to go live about 10 minutes ago as I left the store, and obviously that didn't work. Um, Once again, I don't know what's up with this phone. I have a premium plan, but the phone just craps out every time it wants to go on to StreamYard. If I did a regular YouTube live, I'd have no issues broadcasting. So we'll see what happens on this show here. If I don't get a lot of traffic in the next few minutes, I'll shut her on down, but whatever. We'll see what happens. Slow night at work until the end, usually, when all the people start showing up, all the trucks, and I got to hand the reins over. But hope everybody out there is doing well. Mondays are always tough for me. I don't get a lot of sleep, and especially with now that the kids are back at school and involved in extracurriculars and stuff like that, it's I'm awake a little more than I'd like to be, and it's hard to really get a decent nap before work. So, yeah, so I cannot wait to go to sleep right now. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I'm a little fired up for no reason, I still cannot wait to go to bed. I'm sure you've all had that. Um, it looks like I had one person in the chat, and then it said 0. Now it's 2. So welcome. Say hello if you wouldn't mind. There's nothing crazy going on. Um, but no topic today. There is a couple things I can talk about though. Um, um, in the last day or two, we lost three people, three kind of icons, I guess you could say, or no, I don't want to say icons, but pretty famous people. Um, what do you mean you can't hear me? Oh, you fucker! I hate you, Coach Rain. I hate you. What's up, Eddie Machete? What kind of job did you get? Congratulations! I'm waiting for the punchline. So come on, bring it on. So we lost a few days ago. Chris Christopherson. If you don't know him, he was an actor, singer. I know my putting diapers on piss clams. Okay. So is that like a somewhere in like the hospitality or like an old folks home that you're working in now, or you changed some diapers, or you do you got a residence, or you an in-house nurse for Thindu's house? What's up, Stigs? So yeah, we lost Chris Christopherson, and then we lost Makembe Mutombo. If you're an NBA fan, he was 58 years old. He was famous for blocking. He'd block a lot of shots, and he'd wave his finger in your face like, "Nope, don't do that," or "No, not now," or whatever. I forget the punchline he did. And last but not least, Pete Rose is dead at 83 years old. Pete Rose has passed away. He didn't get his wish to go into the Hall of Fame, and everybody's big question now that he's gone are they going to put him in the Hall of Fame, the Baseball Hall of Fame? Um, I think he should have been personally put in there a long time ago. I mean, as far as I know, and I could be completely wrong, he gambled only on the games he was playing in. So, I mean, but then again, who knows? I really don't know the facts, to be honest. But if that is true, if he was betting to win in his own team, then, what the hell's wrong with that? He's going to try to win regardless. And plus now with the whole new sports betting and bullshit like that, it's, nowadays you could bet on fucking how long grass grows and what time it grows in. You know what I mean? They got such stupid, uh, things you could bet on these days. Who's going to win the coin toss? Who's going to, you guys know what I mean. But yeah, Well, Rose will never see the day because he's dead, Mustang Mike. He died. He died yesterday. Good morning, Mustang Mike. Hello, See No Evil. I'll drop the link if anybody wants to come up. I don't have a ton of time this morning, but we can. I think this is the link. Yeah, we can. Yeah, so give me your thoughts. What do you guys think? I think the most famous out of the three I mentioned probably would be Pete Rose, and then obviously Chris Christopherson, and then Dikembe Mutombo. So yeah, they say it happens in threes. So I'm sure there's been a lot of deaths, from people in 2024 and whatnot, but I bet on one of my customers in my store is next to kick the bucket. Well, let's hope not, Eddie. Let's hope not. What's up, Big Bones? He should have been in the Hall of Fame. I agree. I really don't think they should have left him out. Especially since all these other athletes have got away with practically in murder, Ray Lewis. Anyway, like Von Miller from my beloved Bills, basically beat up his beat up his pregnant girlfriend, and now you never heard nothing about it. She took away the charges, and and this poor guy threw a couple bucks on a game, and that supposedly that it was on his team, and he gets banned from the league. He gets banned from the league and never ever to get reinstated and put in the Hall of Fame. And he was the best hitter ever. So yeah, right, Big Bones. Yeah, you're right, Coltrane. Or I'm sorry, See No Evil. That's what I said. He might get inducted now after his death. So there's no like blowback or whatever. You know what I mean? It's stupid. Like I feel like you should, if you're not going to put somebody in the Hall of Fame while they're alive, why would you put them in there dead? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just me. Why wouldn't you give that person the satisfaction and the honor of going into the Hall of Fame? Who's going to celebrate now? His kids or his family? I mean, yeah, cool, but he didn't get to have that moment. And that probably would have made his life complete, believe it or not. So that is actually pretty sad. Like when you dial it down to, all these other players getting special privileges and getting away with shit. So, yeah, he was, I was small when he played, so I didn't really get to watch Pete Rose in, live time or whatever. But, I read some stuff online, while I was working last night, and, it's just sad. It really, really, really is sad that, he's, as far as I know, he didn't have like a criminal record. He wasn't a felon. He didn't, I don't know, but shoeless Joe Jackson had a career batting average over a 13 season. He's still not in. Wow. That's crazy. I don't know. There's just so many, and even something like that, Mustang Mike, there's always, politics, there's probably so many people that want them, and then, they don't, I don't know. There's politics and everything, even down to little league sports and my son's school sports and stuff like that. It's just the right people have to let it happen, I guess. The right people have to let that shit happen. But so yeah, rest in peace, Pete Rose, man. I hope that they do put him in the Hall of Fame, but what's the point now? What's the point now? You tortured the guy up and until his deathbed, and he still wasn't in. Rose wasn't part of the protected ones. The commissioner of baseball had a heart on. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess so. I guess so. So, yeah, the guy had very, he was intense. You know what I mean? That's what made him, who he was. And you could probably tell he was a serious guy on and off the field. So, it's just too bad. Like they let, dude, they're letting the Menendez brothers out of prison. Okay. Think about that. So they're letting the Menendez brothers out of prison. Okay. Cause they're scarred, and supposedly they paid their dues for killing their parents. Okay, but they won't let like Pete Rose go into the Hall of Fame because he put money on a game. Isn't that fucking twisted? Isn't that crazy? Like, and the reason I bring up the Menendez brothers is because there's a new Netflix thing on them, and my wife was watching it, and I happened to get home from DJing, and she was watching it. And let me tell you something right now, okay? That fucking scene where they killed their parents was probably the most graphic. I mean, I've seen a lot of war movies and shit, but that was like in your face, one of the most graphic, horrific shooting, killing scenes I've ever seen. Like, both my wife and I were just at our jaws dropped. Like, what the happened there? It was pretty insane. So yeah, so if you guys have nothing else in your life better to do, tune into the Menendez brothers Netflix documentary. So, what up?
Good morning, bud. How you been?
Not bad. Just busy. Busy.
That's good stuff. It's always good to be busy.
Yeah.
How's
How
your family?
you doing?
I'm good. How's your family?
Good. Same thing. We're all running around like crazy. You know, a lot of stuff going on.
All right. As long as it's all good, not bad.
Yeah, no doubt. So, what do you think? What do you think about Pete Rose? You think they should have let him in before he died?
I think so, 100%. Yes.
Yeah.
I think that they spited him, and the people who wanted to spite him were probably gone already. So anybody that's pissed is probably still not around.
That's a good point too. All the people that probably said no all those years ago and up till now are probably gone. You're right.
I mean,
that's a good point.
Come on.
That's a really good point.
Fight worked. I mean, they did the same thing to a lot of people, like in the music industry. Like Frankie Valli gets one now in his 90s. Like the guy would have enjoyed it more knowing it long ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's another good point. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the Football Hall of Fame, you know, everything. You know what I mean? It's just who you know and who you blow, I guess, right? I mean, I hate to say that, but that's what it almost comes down to.
Well, pretty much that's exactly what it's all politics.
Yep.
And the funny thing is that there's people in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that are like not in the rock and roll. They're in different genres.
You're absolutely right. I was just gonna say that before you did. Like, there's rappers and you know,
they should have their own Hall of Fame,
country people,
cool,
and
don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. There should be a separate. You know, it's called Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, not rap / country / rock and roll Hall of Fame.
They can have a whole like a music industry Hall of Fame or something like that to have everybody in it. But I mean, other than that, why they shouldn't be in there? Just my thought. Anybody? I don't. You know.
No, I agree. Have you ever been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No, I never got the chance to be there.
It's really neat. It's only
I've never gone there because we're a little sour in my family because my uncle wasn't inducted in there and he's from that era.
Oh, okay.
And he has like platinum records. He sold millions of records, and that's probably what they're supposed to put them in there for that reason. But it's like I said, it's politics. No one, you know.
That's too bad. I never even thought of that, to be honest.
Yeah, got gold records, platinum records. You know, that's millions of records being sold.
Wow. Yeah. So I was there about 43? Probably about 20 years ago. We drove to Cleveland, and it's actually, I mean, I haven't been there, like I said, in 20 years, but it was really cool. Like, you got to see like the guitars, like the clothes they were wearing.
Oh yeah,
certain artists and shit like that. It's really cool.
Like concert stuff and things that they, you know, like from like the era.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I should post pictures of that. I think I got pictures. I'm pretty sure I have pictures.
They had like a lot of like, didn't they have like life like you know, statues and stuff for them?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's been a while. Eddie, I will be 44 in about 3 weeks, or no, next month.
Oh, good for you, man.
44. I'll be next month, November. What do you mean your comment got taken down? What message, Mike? I'm not on the YouTube side here, so I don't know. Did somebody take away Mike's message? I hope not. Can anybody tell me if they see? Everybody in here's got a wrench, so I mean,
I'm looking now.
I don't know who could take away his message besides if I fucked it up.
No, I think it's there. I don't think it's gone. So is it the one about Jackson had a career 356 batting average. Is that the one he's talking
No,
about?
we talked about that.
How about Rose was an incredible competitor. I see him more.
Okay, yeah, me too. So Coltrane says, I heard Thindu built the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. No, Thindu built like the Rome Coliseum. He's been around that long. So
They did with tablets. They were doing the tablets back then. They were chiseling them out like Moses.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that Mustang, Mike. All I seen you say was, "Is that true? They're letting." You didn't know that they were getting let out. I didn't see that part, but I don't know. Maybe YouTube deleted it. Who knows? They do that shit now.
Do they really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know they could.
There he is. I figured if he was in the bushes, I'd get him. I got him.
Do that while you're in.
You know what? Shut up,
jerk.
Come on up here, Thindu. I put the thing in there. Yeah, Thindu was in on the pyramids. I wonder if the Union was existing back at the pyramids, Eddie.
They were using the Mount Vesuvius, ashes for cement back then.
Yeah,
Tom Hanson. He's a good dude. He built the stadium that the Buffalo Bills playing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on a lot of the jobs at Thindu. I mean, my dad's got some years on Thindu. He's probably 15 years older than. My father's probably 15 years older than Thindu, but they're in the same union, and I guarantee they worked a ton of jobs together.
Well, that's how they became like friends.
Yeah, they're in the same union. Thindu knows my uncle. He knows my father. They all work, a lot of the same jobs.
It's funny how the union guys did. He really stick together. Those guys. Yeah,
and I DJ'd a wedding early in the summer, and that was all like the one guy Thindu had up on his panel the one day. I sat right next to him for dinner. I was with all those guys. I took a nice picture with them guys. And
there was someone in Union's family member?
Say that one more time.
It was a family member from the Union that was having the wedding?
Yeah. So one of the women that were in the Union, her daughter was getting married, but yet, all the Goombas were there that my father knew. And obviously they're close with Thindu. And
that must be great to know that you know all these people and they hire you because of respect. That's nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's
And you do a good job probably too. I'm not saying that you don't.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of word of mouth, and I did their one picnic, and I've been off and on doing stuff for them for a while. So,
oh yeah, man.
Thindu was the one who Thindu's the one who made Jesus's sandals. Coltrane.
Oh shit. That's not right.
Eddie Machete. How old are you, Eddie Machete? You said that I'm 43, that I'm young. I don't feel that young. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm beat the fuck, but
when I was in my early 40s, I was in better shape than I am now.
I wish I could say that, man. Seriously. I was in good shape until my knee went. So
you're going to get there again. You got to just focus. You got to put yourself in like one day and get into the gear that you're going to do that. Get in that mode, dude.
Yeah, that I will say that is. I honestly do think I'm going to need some major reconstruction in my knee and some discipline. So,
well, it is all about discipline when it comes to healing. Because if you don't, pay attention to how you're doing your therapy, you can really botch it up for yourself.
There he is. Hello,
dude. What's up, D?
Hey, what are you doing?
We're making fun of you. What are you doing?
I just turned the phone on. And I heard you making fucking fun of me over here.
Oh, no.
Well, you know what happens. As soon as someone mentions somebody, that's it.
Listen, nothing to make fun of with thing though. It's all good stuff, dude.
Yeah, hey, Eddie Machete, I'm in good shape. I'm around as a shape, so we're good.
No, you listen. You're saying your son's really working out good too, though. So start training with him.
I'll tell you what, my son's in fucking phenomenal shape. Like my dad's got him on a program, and the kid, he's got the discipline. He's got my father's discipline. I'll give him that. As soon as my father locks in on something, it's over with. If he doesn't want to eat bread for a month, he won't. He won't even look at it.
Your father's a powerlifter or a bodybuilder?
What, pardon?
Is he a powerlifter or a bodybuilder, your father?
My father was more into, well, he did both actually, but if I had to pick one, I'd say bodybuilding.
Oh, good. Because when you're in the
See no evil. When you were younger, listen to me. When you were younger, remember when you were jacked and younger? Put another size to that. Put another size to that. That was his father.
Oh, so he was a beast.
Beast.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture.
Damn.
See no evil.
He told me he follows do powerlifting competitions.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't. He never did competitions, but he was a judge in a few of them.
Oh, maybe that's what I remember. But I know he did
Yeah.
some of the competitions.
My nephew runs 4 miles every day except Sunday. I'd
Get out
be
of
on I'd be on someone's fucking front lawn, gasping
here.
for air and
I don't
water.
like running myself either. The cardio thing is terrible for me on that part. I like to do cardio like doing like calisthenics, that kind of stuff. You know.
Yeah, right.
I'd rather do like resistance training. Listen, at the stage I'm in now, I'm just happy to still be in decent shape.
Yeah. You
I
love
got-
Decker? Yeah, Decker and D-balls. I was jacked. Yeah. I did
Yeah, no, that
Ball
was on
for
the,
about 2
no,
weeks.
It was more
For
like
about
the
2 weeks to try to heal my shoulder.
Your
They just
father,
got on the propionate, the prop with the GH, Bangu, and a little BCP 157.
Yeah. What'd you say, Tindu?
your father and your Uncle Rudy, that was just raw power.
Oh, they're like the barbarian.
That was all just natural strength. One time, me and his uncle were on a job together. We're in the ditch. We're pumping water. The plumber came up and goes, "Hey, can I get your wrench?" And his uncle, wrench for what? I ain't got no wrench. You're the fucking plumber. He goes, well, whoever put that, the release valve on the generator, he goes, I got to get that off. This and that. He goes, well, you fucking pussy. I put it on with my hand.
Oh,
You can't take it off? Wait a
couldn't
minute.
get it off?
This guy
Couldn't get it
looks at him. This guy looks at him and goes, you put that on by your hand? Your uncle goes down there personally, takes it off by his hand. I never seen his face hit the ground. He's like, oh my God.
Some people just have big strength in their hands, man, like really strong.
They're just, and the thing is, it's mind over matter with them sometimes. Even if they're not strong enough to do it, they'll get it done because they get mean, and that's what happens. The like a switch clicks or something. I got the same switch.
Oh, they got like that special ed strength.
Yeah.
Some guys,
Yeah.
I have some friends that have retard strength. I can't even. The word is really meant for them.
Right.
And I mean, I'm not insulting people. I'm just saying that they have like when they go black-eyed, forget about it. Get out of their way.
Yeah.
I have a friend that was like the kind of guy like he would antagonize us while him as in our teenage years, and he would go like, "Come on, you can do it," and they'd walk away when you get like 3 plates on. You're like, "Dude, what are you doing? You got to stop me. You can get it up. If you don't get it up, you're in trouble." He tells me. I had to do it.
Yeah.
He's crazy. This kid I used to grow up with, man. He was nuts.
No, I did Ball for 2 weeks. I got in a fight and I tore my labrum in my shoulder, so I took that to try to rehab that, and my shoulder's still fucked up from that. I still got scar tissue from that. That was I was 19 years old when that happened.
You should have done the DECA. That's like a reconstruction one.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. My dad just handed me some. He's like, here, just take these.
It's a formula. Your father's going, eat these pills. They'll help you. All right, goodbye. But be careful. They'll Swiss cheese your liver.
Yeah. No, I honestly, it was like literally like 2 weeks, and that was it. I didn't even bother. I didn't feel anything happening. Like, you know what I mean? So I just let it go.
You're not going to feel so much on the D-ball. You're going to get like bloated with that. But the point is that when you're taking that stuff at a younger age, it's like you're already at 100% testosterone. Then you're at like 125. When you're my age, you're at like 50 max. Then you want to get yourself back to 100. That's why.
Yeah. Even to this day, like I can't, when I bench press, I can't get my arms way out wide. You know what I mean? Just because it just hurts my shoulder that much. So if I got to do a close grip, but you can't go too close because you'll work your triceps instead. You know what I mean?
Yep. You know what's good to do nowadays? If people want to know about, they have all these new machines that like sit down bench presses instead of laying down.
Yeah.
They're better in the long run, but you shouldn't do heavy weight if you're going to do bodybuilding. You should do moderate weight and the more, just go for fast reps and burn it out. This way you get the muscle torn and only work out like maybe 4 days tops because your body needs to rest and repair. When you're overdoing it, like men like my age, I do only Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. That's it. Because you need more time to repair than you do to build the muscle. Otherwise, you're just like ripping the muscle over and over. It's not getting any bigger or any satisfaction for building itself.
No, you're right, Eddie. I haven't bench pressed in a while. Although I did, my one friend I used to work with bet me I couldn't bench 225 because I told him I used to do sets with that, and he bet me I couldn't do one. I did 3 at his house a few years ago. So not lately, but I could still do it.
Ed, I did the wrong stuff as a young guy, man. I overdid it. We all did it, with ego and showing off too much. I'm doing 90-pound presses, dumbbells each over shoulders, doing 3 plates for bench press, for the last sets, squatting freaking 4 plates. Like, it's retarded. It was not even. It was so unnecessary. If I would have done it better,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been.
I was always taught not to max out and do that kind of bullshit. My dad, was big and crazy and powerful. He was like, he'd always taught me not to max out and do shit like that. You know what I mean?
I didn't have anybody teaching me like your father was. I was teaching myself as I went along. Later on in life, I got actually in better shape than I was when I was younger.
I mean, right now I could probably just do sets and curl Thindu a little bit. You know what I mean? Right, Thindu?
It's all about resistance training is the way to go nowadays. It's better for you. You want to keep the muscle and in a tense mode the whole time you're doing the exercise. You don't want to like relax it. Like if you're doing a curl and you're doing dumbbells, you want to keep your palms out when it comes to the downward part, and you want to keep it halfway, 3/4 of the top where it stays tense. Everything's got to be tense. If you let go and you relax at the top or relax at the bottom, you're actually letting go of the workout.
Eddie Machete says a good grip is important. He's right. He's absolutely right.
That's true, dude.
I don't lift any weights anymore. I lift up boxes like bananas and potatoes and stuff like that. So there's weight, but I can't do it as much as I used to.
If anybody knows anything, they got to get on the stem cell therapy. I always talk about it, but I'm not going to go into it. But it's a real good thing to look into because it's your knee would probably get your knee would
50. I got quoted $5,300 for a stem cell shot for my knee.
Where in America?
Yeah.
No, you can't do it here, dude. They're giving you 50-year-old stem cell. You want to get the stem cell from when it's ground. It's been cultured, not. It's never been to anybody's DNA. It's all by brand new, like 300 million stem cells into the joint.
Oh, well, I ain't going nowhere.
Well, the whole thing with stem cells is like we're born with a certain amount, and by the time we're older, we're like depleted. So the body can't fix everything at one time. When it was younger, it can go, hey, there's something over there, let's fix that. There's something over here, fix that. When you're older, it's like, hey, this is the real problem area. Stay here. And that's pretty much what, like in layman's terms, how it goes. But you should go and get your blood checked out and get all your levels checked out, and then find out if you're low on anything like blood wise or in the
So what do you want me to do? Go fly down to like Brazil and get stem shells?
Yeah, those shells are a little shack. No, you can go.
Where do you want me to go? To fucking Guam and get a stem cell shot?
They believe it or not, they're going to do it over here in America, but you have to have the guys that are coming from. They're American doctors that learned everything down there, and they're doing trials over here. So you sign up for the trials, but they allow you to have the real stuff.
Well,
you don't have to go down there no more, really. But you have to sign up for the trials, and you're a candidate with that knee. You have to have something like that happen, like a bad injury where like your knee. They have what's called regenerative therapy. It actually grows back the tissue and the tendons, and believe it. But it doesn't happen like one shot and you're cured. You take the shot, 6 months later, you go back for another shot, and then it's like long-term therapy. But what it does is it makes your body recuperate.
Have you done it?
I'm ready to go, bro. I'm ready to remortgage the house and everything, and go down there and get the full body work.
Well, I'll let you do it first, okay? And then you can report to all of us. How about that?
That's a deal.
Okay.
I don't care, man.
I mean, if you come back with like a horn growing out of your head or something, then I'm not going to do it.
I'll have a horn, but not that one. They got
okay.
They got the shots for your hair too. People, losing hair. They have ones for macular degenerative eye disease. It helps with everything. Alzheimer's, children that have autism. Like I'm not sure severe autism, but I think like Asperger's. It's a lot of stuff that we're reading that's causing this problem. But I'm not a guru on it, so I'm not going to talk about it. But you got to do your own research and make your own assumptions of what's going on in this world.
It's crazy.
I know it's terrible that you think about it. They do like you don't need fluoride in the water. The fluoride does nothing for you, but they say that they did a test.
Oh, don't say that. My wife will fight you on that.
All right, she could tell. I'm not gonna say nothing. Fluoride all the way, hon.
No, she's a dental hygienist. I mean, she believes that it should. Anyway, we'll just say we'll leave it there.
Dentist office 40 years too, dude. So I understand, but I'm just it's a matter of opinion. But she'd know better than I would.
Yeah, because I think one of the counties, I don't know if it was Erie County or Niagara County, but they just decided to put fluoride back in the water again. and it was like a big thing. It was on the news. Did you hear about that thing, dude? Was it Erie or Niagara? Do you know?
It was Niagara County.
Was it Niagara County?
Is that in the
think.
or Canada side? Is that Canada side?
No, not Niagara. No, our side. But yeah, so yeah, because I mean, she sees, she sees her fair share of everything and even
Yeah.
with kids, obviously.
Oh man,
So-
my wife talks about people's teeth. You see, some guys don't come in it when they like chiseling out the plaque.
Yeah,
And she says the bigger guys are the ones that are the more like squeamish.
I don't know. People got to take care of their mouths, man. I mean, I don't have the best teeth in the world, but I'll tell you what.
Yeah, you're right.
She used to have to. I forget what it's called, and it's gonna bother me, but it's like a black, like looks like black moss, like way up in your tongue, and she'd have to take one of those plastic razors and scrape that shit off these people's tongues, man.
Get outta here. You
It's
kidding?
fucking gross.
That's crazy, dude. If you got
Yeah,
moss
dude.
growing on your tongue, you better get away from that friend. He's not a friend no more. Get away from that guy.
I mean, she's told me some pretty horrific stories about people's teeth, man.
Bad breath. Okay.
Yeah, I use the tongue brush, the scraper.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta do this. You gotta do it all, especially for the wife. She's probably on top of everybody in that family, right?
Say that one more time.
Your wife's probably on top of all of you to make sure you're doing.
Oh yeah. My kids, my son's 16, my daughter's 12, and they've never had a cavity to date.
Kidding me? That's
Swear to
great.
God.
Well, you know what?
Me? I'm a different fucking story. But
Oh, you're a sweets guy. You like sweets?
oh yeah,
Oh man, I stopped doing that as much, but I can get crazy with the sweets. I like the like key lime pie and things like that.
I don't drink a lot of pop anymore though, so that's good.
My sons are really into eating right lately, so they've been putting in like the comments and let's do this, let's do that. And we're trying to do right by everybody.
Well, good.
My son won't even use the Tupperware no more. He uses only glass Tupperware
Yeah.
because it's like the plastic, it breaks down, and then
Yep.
it gets food and stuff. I mean, it's a whole science to it. It's what you have to how far you want to take it. It's up to the person.
All right. All right, gentlemen. I think I got to end it because Stiggs is on in like less than 10 minutes, and I got to get in the house and wake these people up. So
All right, you have a great day, Todd.
yeah, thanks for coming up, man. Appreciate it. Dindu, thanks
Hey,
for coming
God.
up, buddy.
Everybody, give a little a nice like to Todd Father.
Yes, sir. Yeah, hit the like button, everybody.
Bye bye.
All right, we'll see you. I don't know if you guys can see me. I don't know where my camera is. Hang on, whoops, that's not the right button. Let's see here. Settings, camera. All right, I think we can do this now. It's probably still dark. Oh yeah, see, it's way dark here. I'll just go back to my sweet emoji, or not emoji, the stupid what do you call those, avatars? But yeah, okay, I gotta go. So everybody tune in to Tommy Stiggs next. As usual, Thindu will probably be on at 2:30 p.m. Thank you to See No Evil and Thindu for coming up on the panel. It was just a short, quick show today, about 33 minutes. Again, everybody transfer over to Stiggs. But yeah, I'll try to get on a couple more times this during the week if I can. If not, I'll see everybody in the chats. Be good, everybody. Be safe. Have a productive day. I am out and off like a prom dress. We'll see you.